Okay, my next step is to fix all these holes in the hull. There's some little ones around the sides, but then up under we have some bigger ones that are going to be a little bit more challenging. But I bought a aluminum brazing rods off of Amazon, and basically they're pretty cheap. I think I just need to use a propane torch and that'll heat them up enough to essentially weld the holes up. But before I do that, I'm going to take this Dremel and I'm going to clean the holes up, make sure there's no paint or dirt or anything like that around them. Just basically prime them for this aluminum rod. Okay, I just tried these things out. Again, they're aluminum brazing rods. I used this propane torch. I initially had this guy on here. It took a long time to heat up the aluminum enough to where this stuff was actually melting. It also kept cutting off anytime I tilted the tank too much. So I went out and I got a little bit better one, and the difference is night and day. This thing heats up the boat immediately, up to, I'm guessing, around 700-800 degrees, and well, not immediately, it takes about a minute, but definitely better than this. This was taking almost 5 minutes. This thing also has an automatic start, so you just click it. You don't even need a lighter. But yeah, I'll go ahead and film my second attempt. So here it is. Obviously it's going to require some grinding, but yeah. Alright, here's basically the two that I just did. Again, these are my second and third. Obviously have too much aluminum on that one. It's just going to be more grinding, but that's the gist of it. Hopefully I'll have a learning curve and get better as I go. Definitely learning though that the less you can put on there to fill the hole, the better. Obviously, because you just have less grinding. But yeah, we'll see how the rest goes. All right, finished aluminum brazing. I think the general consensus is I suck at it. I guess it came out alright on some of these holes. I mean, these were bigger holes right here that looked okay, but some of these I just couldn't get the rod to stick. I think the aluminum was a little thin. But yeah, this is what they look like. And you have to leave a little bit on or else it just falls off. Overall, I'm just not very happy with it. I actually made a huge mess over here, and I guess the aluminum was just so thin here, it just burned away as soon as I got it hot. So it's just kind of overall a big mess. I mean, again, some of the stuff came out good, but I don't know. There was definitely, I didn't really get better as I went on. It was pretty crappy just all the way around. But again, some of it came out all right. But I think for the rest of these holes, especially with the thin aluminum, I bought this water weld. I've used the typical JB Weld, but this is a little bit different. We'll see how it works. I think it's just a putty that you knead together, and that's what activates it and causes it to harden. But yeah, so my plan for this big hole I made, I just bought these. I just cut this out. I'm gonna water weld this in place and then probably do it on the other side and maybe even do 2 layers of it. And then the rest of these holes where the JB Weld or the aluminum brazing didn't stick, I'll have to do the JB Weld there too. So yeah, keep you guys posted. Okay, done with the JB Weld. I think I'm pretty much complete with fixing all these holes. There's probably 30-40 holes in here, but I think they're close to where I'm going to leave them. You know, the inside of the boat is going to be coated with a heavy non-skid, and the outside I'll put this product glue it, and then I'll prime it and paint it. So I'm not too worried about leaks. I guess, you know, after using both JB Weld and this aluminum brazing, I would strongly recommend just sticking with JB Weld. It seems to form a real strong bond. It's easier to work with. You can sand it afterwards rather than grinding it. Just everything about it was easier.